Hey, yo, people, what is going on, man? We are here on a Monday night with the originators. Well, I'm one of the originators. The others are sitting up here partying like it's 1999 right now, up with there with Terrence Mathis. Um, I'm your host, Six Man K Styles, and to my today's guest, as you already know, we got it's your boy Fresh to my stage left,
Yeah.
and right below him, you already know. Home team.
Home team, what's happening?
No C, just the
Nope.
K.
No C,
No
just the
C,
K,
just the
baby.
K. Blackberry Lorett's in the building, and I have a special guest for y'all today. This my man Titan Uprising. Been following him for a little while, and like I said, this was a collab that was in the making, man. Hey, man, go ahead and talk to the people, man. Let them know how you doing.
Hey, thanks for having me on. Yeah, it's been a collab in the making now for what, maybe a few weeks, and
A few weeks, yeah.
I'm absolutely horrible at communicating via Twitter, so I had to give you my number just because I cannot.
Oh
I
boy,
can't
you
answer
sound.
the DMs on Twitter. I'm horrible with it.
Oh, you sound like me. I'm like that too. But But yeah, man, this is gonna be a good one today, man. We're gonna be talking a little Falcons, Titans football, some NFL news, man. So, hey, let me go ahead and give shout out to some of the people. Like I said, Sherman Wood, Robert Ponder, Mucho Grundy, Emerald Knight. We got ATL Leo, Georgia, Texas boy, Reggie C2K, Terry Lloyd, Kenan Moss, Sonya Howe, Dogs Rule. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to It's Your Boy Fresh. Make sure you give a subscription to Blackberry Lorex without the C. And make sure y'all go ahead and show my boy Tighten Up riding some love over here too. And like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. I'm gonna give you about a couple minutes so y'all can go ahead and hit them subscriptions for us. Thank you. Hey man, we try to show some love to everybody. Stealth Model 23, we appreciate you. Of course, John Roche here talking about he listening while frying catfish. That oh,
Oh, OG.
there we go.
Slam.
Hey, look who we got. We got the OG in the building. OG, Truth, Hurts.
What's
Truth,
happening, man?
what's happening? What's happening?
Hey, man, sitting up here watching the Diamondbacks, getting ready to extend this game to a game 7, baby.
All right. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get right into it. As we always call this the opening drive for the night show. We're gonna let our guest let him go ahead. I want to get his thoughts on what he has felt about his Titans team so far, and what do you think about this matchup against the Atlanta Falcons, man? Floor is yours.
All right, thanks, guys. Hey, before the season started, I would have said Tennessee would have had a really good shot at winning this game against the Falcons, but Falcons are playing good. They're 4-3. Tennessee's 2-4. Obviously, we just traded Kevin Byard. Feels like the for sale signs are popping up all over the place, and I mean, there's a good chance that we're down more than just Byard by the time we play the Falcons here. And it's a fire sale right now. I think for the Tennessee Titans, they're throwing in the white flag, in my opinion, right now, trying to get the rebuild
You might
going.
get this ESPN Plus. I thought we had it on there. They showing that I got a
Hold on,
doggone paper.
No,
hold on.
my bad, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Go ahead, man. Keep going, man. No mess with those.
No, I thought I said something. I'm like, oh, you got
No. He back there doing OG stuff. So he good.
Yeah, this should be a good game still, though. I think. Oh, like I said, Tennessee though they might be down just more than Bayard. Tennessee's been dealing with injuries here for 2 years, going on third. Basically, we have DeAndre Hopkins to throw the football to. Don't Traylon Burks in and out of the lineup all the time with injuries. I really do think this is going to end up going to be a blowout. I really do think so. I think Tennessee's throwing in the white flag, and as a fan, I'm kind of bummed out by that. I really am. And just to give the Philadelphia Eagles another Tennessee Titan, a good Tennessee Titan as well. That was some salt in the wound right there. Watching AJ Brown light it up last night, and then hey, let's give you guys Kevin Byard while we're at it too. That's just, man, that hurt. That hurt. I'm a Bleacher Report community captain, and man, people are just roasting us right now, our team, and it's just coming off a high a couple of years ago, a few years ago, going to the AFC Championship game, and we're in for some rough times here, guys. We really are. But that's kind of it for me. I'll give it back to you.
All right. So anybody else that want to follow up on that Kevin Byard trade and what y'all think about it, the floor is going to be yours. Whoever want to go next.
Yeah. We over here at the Falcons Nation would like to thank y'all for and continue doing good business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did good business with us when we got Arthur Smith from you. We really appreciate that. You did good business when you came up off that second round pick for Julio Jones. That was real good business.
Wait, we're farming, guys. We're farming.
When you traded AJ Brown away, that was real good business. You know what I'm saying? Then you just traded your best secondary player away. That was even more good business because we about to play you in now. We really ain't got to worry about the passing game getting along. Man. You dig?
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
No, hey, I'm on board with that guy. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Man, it's just, they doing real good business around here. The Titans doing real good business. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be somebody.
Yeah, they're doing good business with the other person they're doing business with.
see, I'm gonna just say it like this. Even with that kind of trade, this is definitely like I said, for a Titans team. I won't, like I said, they can't take this team lightly at all. Like even offensively, like I know Titans. I was gonna ask you about the quarterback situation. Like, who are you more comfortable as far as seeing the start quarterback, since it's pretty much it looked like Ryan Tannehill might not play.
So I don't wish injury upon anybody, but when Tannehill got hurt the last game, I was like, all right, we're gonna see someone else. So he has the highest missed percentage throw to wide open players in the NFL. He sucks. He can't hit anybody when they're open. So when Malik went in there last game, I was like, all right, let's see what he's got, see if he's shown improvement. And he did. But he took 4 sacks and about 20 dropbacks. So that's not good either. We don't know what we have in Will Levis. He was hurt towards the end of preseason. And we don't know what we have. I personally want to see what we have in him. I want him to go out there and, let's see what we got. It's going to be a rebuild for us, I think, going forward. And to be honest with you, that could be the best thing for us. Nobody has game or pro game film on Will Levis, so it's gonna be a hard guy to prepare for. You could watch his, college game or college tapes at Kentucky, but I'd be interested to see what he looks like. That's who I hope they roll out. Their Tennessee Titans are as close-lipped as it gets. They play the Bill Belichick type of commenting with the reporters. They're not going to tell you anything unless they have to. And they're not going to say who the starting quarterback is until they absolutely have to midweek, Wednesday, Thursday. And that's when we'll find out. But I hope it's Will Levis. I really do. I want to see what the young kids got.
He got mayonnaise and coffee in his blood. That's what he got.
Yeah.
Shut up, Fresh. Blackberry, what you got, man? What you got on this?
We discussing the game, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the game. Like I said, what's your takes on it, especially after this Kevin Byard trade? What's your take on the game?
I just I really think the
well, there go that hot spot.
Damn,
boy, Dirk Cutter done got him.
Boy,
Dirk Cutter got him big time. But, Black Bear, Okay.
Oh, well, here come OG. He coming
OG,
back.
OG back in the game. Okay, so I think Blackberry kind of went out. Um, now I watched the game, the last game that y'all had against the Ravens, and I thought it was some very interesting stuff going on. I think that, like you said, the offensive line really didn't do no justice for Malik Willis, and like you said, the one thing you may not know, OG Truth over here actually was a coach of Malik Willis growing up, so he can
What?
tell.
That's awesome.
What you
Yeah,
got? What you got on the truth?
yeah, man. Malik, always been a he always been a tough kid. He's fearless. Um, we used to get on him a lot about being too fearless. I think y'all see a little bit of that in Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Because I think Vrabel them trying to keep him more in the pocket. I kind of felt like in the game that y'all played in London that Vrabel should have took the governor off him. No, which game was that that Tannehill got hurt?
That was the game in London.
Yeah, I kind of felt like Vrabel should just go on and take the governor off him and do what you got to do to win the game. And then if you got to, and then you got 2 weeks to install a game plan just in case Tannehill that high ankle sprain. From what I know about high ankle sprains, I done had them on both legs. That ain't no 1 to 2 week injury. I think that's like anywhere like a 4 to 6 week, just depending on the person. But nevertheless, look, man, life of the party, great kid. Come from a real stable background with his parents. His daddy played football. Daddy played quarterback, but then he got into the music industry. His mama a nurse. His little big brother, who's about 2 inches taller than him, just is going to enroll at Ole Miss this after the Christmas break to play wide receiver. This game here, I'm a little in my feelings about this game. So I'm a Falcons fan first. So all I'm asking my boys, just don't hurt. We call him Elmo. Don't hurt old Elmo, man. Don't hurt him. So I'm in my feelings a little bit, but I'll be all right.
All right. So, as far as the Tennessee Titans, who is the player that you are looking at to say that, okay, this is the guy that must be the X factor in this game?
I think it's going to be with defense because I think the defense has more talent than the offense. Jeffrey Simmons, if he can wreck a game. I think he's battling a shoulder injury from a few weeks ago. He hasn't been the same since then. But that'd be the X factor for me on this team is Jeffrey Simmons, the highest paid player too. So you gotta perform.
Oh yeah,
Is one person I'm scared of, and that's that locomotive that runs downhill coming out that backfield, boy. That dude runs downhill, and he don't mind delivering a blow, and he don't mind taking them. So that could be taxing on a defense. I don't know much about the Simmons kid, but that's my concern. That's my concern as a Falcons fan. He could, if Tennessee, because I record all the games because of Malik, and from what I've seen, if they stay in front of the chains, and limit their mistakes, they got a lead. Derrick Henry can take them home, no matter who's the signal caller. I mean, you saw that a couple of times last year when Tannehill went down and they had they had to kind of force feed Malik early. Now last year I didn't think Malik was ready at all. Um, in fact, the game he went in, the game he had to go in, he didn't even have his helmet. Now, it's a funny story about that because uh, Mark, his daddy, asked him, what the bleep was you thinking about? And Malik just told her because Malik is a brutally honest kid. He's like, well, I didn't think I was going in the game. So his daddy pretty much gave it to him. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Have you done lost your mind? You know what you mean? You always stay ready so you want to get ready. But yeah, I didn't think he was ready. I understand why they had to play him. I was kind of puzzled at them drafting the kid out of Kentucky because I think if you be patient with Malik, he's gonna pay dividends. But getting back to Derrick Henry, that's who I feel, man. Like, good God Almighty, like I'm over here, I mean, but our defense been playing well. So, and from what I just heard, I may be going to Tennessee for the game.
Awesome.
I ain't putting no. I can't put on a Tennessee Titan jersey now. I can't be.
Then you want to come on.
Oh, Lord. He over here recruiting. Y'all see this right now. You see him over here recruiting.
I can't be. I support Malik. Go Malik. Go Malik. No, don't go Malik. But go. It's crazy, man. This is real crazy because he is almost like a son to me. So I'm gonna be in my feelings a little bit Sunday, man. Great if you sack him. Just lay him down.
Oh man!
And Malik, if you break for a first down, just slip and fall after you get to 10 yards. Don't run for 20 more yards. I don't know, man. I don't know. So
I was very happy when Tennessee drafted Malik Willis. He just kept falling down the draft boards. I was like, please draft him, and they did. And the entire Titans fan base went absolutely nuts. And I agree with you. I don't think he was ready last year, but at the same time, the coaching staff, they do not do anything to build the offense around his strengths. And that's not his fault. That's a coaching fault. And,
okay.
I mean, he's athletic. He's mobile. Use it. Roll him out. Let him get out on the edge. And, they did a triple read option with Ryan Tannehill. And I think it was like week 1. Like, why the hell are you doing a triple read option with Ryan Tannehill? Do it with Malik Willis. And it just makes me just scratch my head. We haven't had an offensive play caller since we had Arthur Smith. I mean, our offense has just been in purgatory since. And, and that's not Malik's fault. That's a coaching issue, a coaching fault right there. And I hope he doesn't fizzle out because of that.
You got 95% of the quarterbacks in the league right now, whether they start as a backup, been playing quarterback all their life. Elmo was a receiver and a cornerback all the way to his junior year in high school. I think the quarterback on the team got kicked off the team. He got in trouble. So Malik was like, I'll do it. And they stuck him out there. Stanley Pritchard was the head coach. Stanley Pritchard, who he played in South Carolina. He played a few years in the league. He was the head coach at Westlake High School down here in Atlanta. And he got in there and it clicked. Then he transferred to Roswell. So he's a very inexperienced quarterback. That's a tidbit for y'all up in Tennessee. So if he goes out there and he makes a bonehead, understand Leak is very, very inexperienced. So I think the long game will be good for Tennessee when it comes to him.
Well,
I hope they're patient enough. I really do. That's what worries me. Old GM drafted him. He's no longer here because, he has 3 players. One player left between the 2020 and 2021 draft classes. one player left on the team. And he also traded A.J. Brown away. So they fired him, and that was his draft pick was Malik Willis. New GM comes in, trades up in the draft, and drafts Will Levis. So, that type of stuff ends up spelling doom for the player that was drafted before. And to be honest with you, the best thing for Malik might be to get out of Tennessee because I don't see them building an offense around him. I think they're going to be impatient, new GM. I want to see him succeed. Ever since I saw that video of him handing, I think it was a person on the streets, he was handing him some of his combine gear. I'll never forget that. I was like, this guy's a good dude, good person. Made me root for him.
And that's just how he is. And like I said, it comes from his parents, man. His parents, they just like us. They cuss and raise hell. They ain't they're not bougie or nothing like that. They just like us. But it comes from his parents. Malik is a get your shirt off your back type of guy. The last time he ever rode in my car, he even left some chicken bones on my back seat. Me and him, we've already had a conversation about that, but he's too big for me to try to tussle with right now. I hope you're wrong because his family really like that spot for him because they don't have to travel as far because they still go to work every day. Mark and Shasta still go to work every day. Their weekends be crazy because Malik's sister is a cheerleader at Albany State. They go to her games. Marquise was playing for a junior college in Mississippi. They go to his games. On the days when Destiny and Marquise clash, they'll just flip flop. Mark probably will go see Marquise, and Shasta will go see Destiny, and then they'll meet up on Sunday to wherever Malik's playing. And then, but it was extremely tough when he was at Liberty. They had to really balance their schedule. So that's a sports family, and they support all their kids equally. They don't just support Malik more because he's the professional. They support all three of their kids, man. So big up to that family, good family.
Awesome.
Now they were really hoping to get drafted by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was really courting Malik hard. And of course, Pittsburgh decided to go with the hometown dude. Now, I was secretly hoping we drafted him once he got past Pittsburgh, but of course we took Dez a few picks before y'all took Malik. But I'm cool. I'm cool with. I'm just happy to see him. Living out his dream. So I just want this week to get over. I really do. I want this week to go and get over, man. Of course, I want the Falcons win, but I'm still rooting for Malik. So Falcons fans, y'all just give me a pass this week, man. Give me a pass this week.
Yeah, you can hear the emotion coming out.
Yeah, for real.
So I had to look,
yeah, man.
Hey, like you said, somebody that you done taught growing up, man. Like you said, you see them actually doing things. That's like you said, that's a beautiful thing, man. That lets you know what kind of guy you've been to that kid. So, hey, man, it's gonna be a hard one for you.
And think about it. He's a two-sport athlete. I had him and Smoke Monday, who also played at Auburn. They all went to Auburn. See, Smoke Monday, Malik. And I don't want to get too far off topic. But Smoke Monday, Malik, and the power forward for the Orlando Magic, Chumo Kiki, all of them played rec ball together. And Malik and Chumo went to high school together. Malik and Chuma were the wide receivers for Westlake, and then Chuma kept growing. He kept growing, and he was a hell of a basketball player. But they all went to Auburn together. And I had Smoke and Malik in my outfield. Smoke played center. Malik played right. When he didn't play right, he was pitching. When he wasn't pitching, he was catching.
But hey, man. But getting back to where the matchup is too, and I know OG said Derrick Henry, that big bowling ball, hold 250 pounds of that guy. I'm gonna tell you one thing though, Derrick Henry is. I know what I'm gonna get out of him, but Tajay Spears to me is a guy that.
Oh yeah, I love that kid.
Really look out now.
I love that kid. And Tajay and Malik are almost best friends up there too. Tajay, yeah, they're almost best friends, like for real.
Right. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like you said, that's the one I would really more so worry about. Just for the simple fact of the versatility that he does bring as far as that running back position. But for the Atlanta Falcons, man, it like really just for us is, like I said, the turnovers is really what's been killing us offensively. It's really what's been killing this team. The turnover margin, I think we are 29th in the league in turnover margin. That's going to be key in this game for me as far as who's going to be the determining factor. So, hey, man, Fresh, what you got, man?
I was going to say the O-line for actually like both sides, but mainly their side. He just said, Malik took 4 sacks, and OG just said, Derrick Henry. I mean, we control them trenches. We can control all that. So that's where my X factor would be, is that them trench play right there.
Especially when you have two teams that are kind of cut with the almost same identity offensively with the run game.
Yeah.
So
run and play action. Yep.
Hey, yeah. Hey, let's just say, what do you say, OG? It's gonna be some face masks getting broke off in this game.
Man, boy, especially if Cordero run violently the way he ran yesterday. You see Cordero doing it over on our side, and Derrick, they about the same size. Of course, Derrick is younger. Well, not too much younger. Well, Derrick just hit 30, right?
I'll be 30 in December or January, one of the two.
Okay, and Cordero, what, 32?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but hey, both of those guys run violently. I don't expect a high-scoring game. Both teams are going to try to grind it out. What's the status for Tannehill? Is a chance he's gonna play?
He's out.
Yeah,
he's out.
He's basically out. They haven't had to rule him out yet, but he's out. This is the height that he has is the same ankle he had surgery on last year. So I don't see him coming back for a few weeks at least.
So what's the deal with Levis?
I don't know. I don't know anything about I haven't heard anything, and I follow everything I possibly can on Tennessee Titans. Nothing about how he's been doing in practice, because he's the third string technically. Didn't get to see much of him in preseason because he was hurt towards the end of it. He's a question.
Mayonnaise in the coffee.
Yeah. No, I think he did sign a deal with Hellman's Mayo though. I think that's something he did in the offseason.
Shut up, Fresh. I know the joke. Hey, man, but yeah, it's gonna, and I think that's kind of what's gonna be playing to y'all advantage too, because like you said, they haven't really said like who's gonna take that. Like you said, we kind of have a speculation on who it will be, but Mike Vrabel will add, we don't damn know. Yeah. Like you said, you just traded your damn free safety for a bag of peanuts and some extra large condoms or something. So it's like, So I'm just saying we don't know. But like you said, this is one of those teams. This is one of those teams where it's like the uncertainty of Tennessee is the one thing you can't take them for granted in this situation, because like you said, they have nothing to lose.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel's really good after a bye week too. I'll give him that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know the exact record, but it's a lot more wins than it is losses after a week off.
So that.
Oh shit.
Why you say it like that, OG?
Hey, that's the one thing I was concerned about them being off a week, man, and having a chance to heal up, and rest
Yeah. Now,
up. Uh,
Trey Burke
yeah,
should
yeah.
be back, so.
Yeah. Have y'all thought about trading Derrick Henry this week or something like that?
Hey, the way they been doing business, he might be out the door the day before the game. So
I will say this though: we lose to the Falcons. I think we're going to see a couple more trades. I think Tennessee really starts unloading. If they win, they get to 3-4. Maybe there's a little bit of hope because the back half of the schedule is a little easier than the front half was. So, and that gives me mixed feelings because I think Tennessee's gonna, if they keep up this pace, they're going to be like 7-10, 8-9, middle of the pack drafting, not making the playoffs. Don't want to go through that BS, to be honest with you. You don't get anywhere being a middle team. You got to pick either high or make the playoffs and try and get a Super Bowl. In my opinion, it's either one way or the other. But I will say this, Kevin Byard, he hasn't been doing anything this year for Tennessee. All-pro free safety. I saw him miss tackles. He's not intercepting the ball, not even being anywhere around the ball. Jeffrey Simmons did call out some guys on the Tennessee Titans and said, if you guys don't want to be here, get the fuck out. And, I don't know if that was one of the guys. It could have been Byard. I don't know. Now, Byard was asked to take a pay cut before the season started, too, and it pissed him off. And what the GM did was convert some of his salary, so it made his cap hit small. This GM thought about this. He made the cap hit small so he could be easier to trade. And, that's thinking way ahead, right? Long-term planning there. And, by the way, I didn't think I'd be a bigger Malik fan before I joined the show. I am now. So I want to give you that. I like him a lot more after hearing some stories from you.
Hey man, shoot. Hey, like I said, you never know until you hear from personal experience, man. So so Mucho here got a question for you, man. So he said, how has Trey Burks been in Tennessee?
Good when he's healthy. Just can't stay on the field. It's weird because Tennessee could have put him on IR because he's been out for a few weeks and they had the bye week, which means he would have missed this game coming up. If they put him on IR, he would have been forced to miss it, but they didn't. So that makes me think that he's going to play. I'm still shocked they didn't put him on IR and he misses 3 games. So I thought that was very odd. But when he's on the field, he's great. I mean, he can go up, get the contested catch, take the top off of defense. He's physical. People compared him to A.J. Brown coming out of college. I'm sorry, but you can't compare many people to that player. So that's kind of unfair. He's just that guy's a different animal. I thought he was going to have a breakout year being the number 2 receiver to DeAndre Hopkins. We just haven't seen him on the field enough to really see what he can do. And then, like I said, Tannehill throwing the football, constantly missing players that are open. That doesn't help either. But yeah, Burks, I'm excited for him. I actually got his little mini football helmet signed behind me here. I'm a big believer in him when he's healthy and he can stay on the field. But health is the biggest question for him. If he can stay healthy, I think he'll produce. Just got to stay healthy.
Okay. All right. We're going to get
K-Styles, I don't know how to send it up, post it up there, but I just sent you a picture of Malik as a 5-year-old.
That's awesome.
A team picture. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and put it up there. So let's go ahead and get right into one of the major news topics for the night that's going on in the NFL right now. As y'all already know, the NFL, they coming for the Atlanta Falcons. If y'all don't know why. So apparently they're looking into some investigation stuff as far as them, quote unquote, not disclosing his illness, and and the Falcons may possibly be in trouble. For some reason, I just want to go ahead and get y'all takes on that. Fresh, you want to go ahead and kick us off with that?
Yeah, man. To me, it's just the fantasy owners complaining that he didn't play. I mean, hey, he might have thought he was good until the game started or whatnot. Coaches is not going. That's one thing I like about our coaching staff. They're not going to force them to be out there, and that's just causing, saying bad juju on your team. We could have probably had more turnovers if he was out there playing. And then not only that, it's like if they finding us or we getting in trouble about it, it's many times I just seen players be healthy scratches and don't play, just be sitting on the sideline. I don't see them getting in trouble.
I mean, like, how many times we don't woke up with a headache, and we shake it off. He probably thought he could play, and I don't know the language of the rule or anything like that, but I seriously doubt the Falcons was trying to trick anybody. I mean, because they had him out there, for 10 snaps? And, I mean, what? I'm out with Fresh on that. It's just some fantasy football shit. I mean, I mean, what they going to do? Make us stop selling beer an hour early or something? I don't know. What's the punishment? I mean, I know they ain't finna do nothing that's severe, like take a draft pick or anything like that. I mean, what? Do some community service? I mean, what? I mean, what so egregious was done? I mean, he dressed out. He tried to give it a go. Me as a coach, I'm not about to stop and just say, "Oh, we got to make sure we let the league know he has a slight headache." I'm not doing that. So if I won't get fined for that, then so be it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they, if it's my guess, y'all, this ain't the first time and won't be the last time a player woke up not feeling well. It could have been like food poisoning, headache, a virus, or and they suck it up and go ahead on the play, and it's no big deal. But because he didn't play, he dressed out, and because he didn't play the adequate amount of snaps, now it's an investigation. Are y'all freaking kidding me? Am I the only one that think this is crazy as hell?
I mean, why they didn't fine us for the Calvin Ridley thing last year when he just up and didn't play that game, and he didn't did nobody know nothing about that until right before the game. They didn't fine us then.
And you better believe they knew about what was alleged that he did when he didn't play, and that was actually a game in London. He missed the London game, and then after that, it later came out that he was suffering through some type of a mental illness. Please don't get OG Big Sam started on that.
No. Yeah. I'm glad he sleep right now because we gonna get a whole tirade, right?
See the thing about that is, and one thing I try to tell Sam is, because I worked in mental health for right at 20 years, better part of 20 years, I never questioned that. Because really, who am I to question that? I can't accuse a person of faking crazy. You never know what's going on with a person. Now, I don't know. It could have been his mental health that made him do that dumb shit what he did. Who's to say? But yeah, we didn't get fined or anything like that. So I don't know what the big deal is. I wonder, would it have been a big story had we lost that game yesterday?
Right.
What y'all think?
I don't think so. And it's like I ain't never paid attention to us before. And all of a sudden, because this one player, out of many players across the league, this one player doesn't play. Y'all take notice of that, and then want to find us about it. Come on.
And if they watched how we've been playing, like the last 5 to 6 weeks, I think I'm not gonna say it's the reason we've lost games, but I think some of our downfalls in game was trying to force the ball to Bijan, and him not being there. You know, I don't know.
I see what you're saying, OG. My thing, I think with 7 in there, I think he's been taking the bite out of the dog. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we ain't been using him to go downhill. We've been using him trying to get him side to side, get him in space. Versus when we got Tyler and we got Cordell back there, we coming downhill full steam at you. And that's a whole different tone setter.
I see Mucho Grande. I appreciate you checking in too. He was referring to the Tua situation. I mean, but damn, you got a guy who got his head slammed on the turf versus a guy who some people say he might have been hungover. I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they trying to keep from another situation happening, but I guess we're gonna see how this play out. That's the only thing I can say. We're gonna see how this play out. I don't expect nothing major to happen or anything like that because, like I said, major meaning taking a draft pick or something like that. I mean, you know, they'll probably slap us with a little fine. We got an owner that's co-founder of Home Depot. I don't think that's gonna bother him too much.
But from reading from this article, it said he played 13 snaps. So it wasn't like he just played one snap. He just got one touch. And from what it seemed, from what it looks like from these articles I'm reading, they said DraftKings offered refunds to Bijan Robinson bettors.
Yeah, that's the refund thing I was reading about. So since somebody had to pay somebody back, they're gonna take it out on us. We gotta go pay them back. Basically, that's what that.
Oh
is.
Boy,
that's crazy.
I mean, don't they have replacements? I've never played fantasy football before. Don't they have a replacement in case somebody's hurt?
Yeah, that's what you draft for. You draft for two or three type of guys. And the thing about with fantasy football, like you say, it's really week to week, but you don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Like you said, dude can be fully healthy, he may not play. It's just gonna depend on who's the hot hand. Like with this whole Bijan situation, and it's kind of weird to me, is like you said, if you listen to the interview that he had, he said that he tried to make it go before the game started. So he didn't have time to put him on no injury list if he thought he was going to be able to go.
So basically, they just mad we didn't tell him he had a headache.
Pretty much.
Basically.
As you see what Blackberry put down here in the chat.
Let's see. Purdy just threw the triple coverage, bitch. All right.
I love to see any type of
shit hand action.
Anything negative would go take a shit of hand. Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
As you already know, he doesn't like Kyle Shanahan for nothing, and you can probably guess why.
Yeah, I can take a back.
I want to hurt the man bad. I want to hurt the man bad.
No, OG, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay. See, I just relapsed.
Go take your medicine right now.
Okay. I'm going. Okay. You're right, Fred. You're right, Fred. You're right. I'm sorry.
Hey,
you're right.
You guys.
I'm finna take my medicine. I'll be right back. Oh yeah.
What is your guys'
Oh man,
Kyle Pitts?
You said what?
Kyle Pitts. What's the story?
he's just working back from injury. Really, that's the story on him. A lot of people feel like we're not using him right, but we're just using him in so many different aspects of the game versus just throwing him the goddamn ball. Everybody done got so used to throwing the ball to all these tight ends and they making big plays. Bruh, I mean, tight ends didn't start off like that. That's not how they started off. They didn't start off catching the ball down the field and all that. They start off right next to that end line, the extra lineman.
Blocking.
And yeah, exactly. And that's what he's doing. He's being an all-around tight end. People just want to see the one aspect. And when they're not seeing that, they're saying he's not being used right. They want to be entertained instead of winning the game.
So you guys talked fantasy earlier, right? Fresh did, and guy in my fantasy league, he lost by 4 points. So Robinson didn't play, right? So he's livid about it, saying this is BS and blah blah blah. And another guy drafts Kyle Pitts, and he's like, "What a waste of this guy's not a first round talent." So a lot of it is, like you said, the entertainment. Is the guy producing on offense as a tight end? Even though, like you said, if you're on the left or right side of the tackles, you're being asked to block. You're asked to contribute more than just catching the football. But me, being a Titans fan, outside looking in, I guess maybe I buy into some of it because I don't know any better. First round pick, right? Everyone thought he was a generational tight end coming out. I was expecting him to, put up 1,000-yard receiving seasons, 10 touchdowns. So it's good to get your side of the story on that because that's outside looking in. That's what I was looking at.
I think everybody has that Travis Kelce dream.
Right.
Everybody wants that George Kittle, Travis Kelce dream. And they place that image on every tight end that can run and catch the ball. They're going into different offenses. They play different roles. At those times, those guys are playing the role that they needed to be played. That's just how that's what it is.
The thing with Kyle, we're starting to line him up more at tight end now because that's his position. And he's getting more targets now. What's the elephant room? What's the elephant in the room with me? I don't want y'all to chime in on this. Is he still hurt?
I think
because
so.
I seen him on a couple passes from Riddle where I thought he could have walked away from the dude. And it just seemed like he got a little hitch in his get along. What y'all think on that?
It might not be he's hurt. I think it's still mentally, he's still not ready mentally to put the stress on the leg.
Yep.
That's what that is. Because I've said the same thing. I'll see him run. I think was it last week when he got a wide open pass. I was like, bruh should have been gone. I think he was over the middle and he was up the sideline. I felt like he should have been going right there. I was like, and when I seen that, I was like, yeah, bruh, he's either still kind of hurt or he's not all the way back mentally and ready to put that on that leg.
Now, what? Given the situation with Bijan, what if it comes out he's hurt? Are we in trouble? Because I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna speak from a long-term perspective. If he needs more time, would I be wrong for saying give him a week off or give him a week or two off?
Who? Kyle or Bijan?
Or Kyle. Bijan gonna be all right, man. He might have been hungover. I don't know, but and it hadn't came out that he's in COVID protocol because what it sounded like was COVID. Because if I don't know if any of y'all had COVID, it starts with either headache. Most of the time, it starts with either headache or your ear infection or earache, and then it goes all kind of ways from there. And it sounded like I said, boy, I probably got COVID. They're going to quarantine the whole damn team.
They might take that. They might do that just to be on the safe side now.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if he got COVID, there's no game in Tennessee because they're going to put at least 25 to 30 folks in protocol. Anybody who's around them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
those fast result tests. They'll probably take some of them emergency tests and see if who comes back positive, who doesn't.
Somebody, Johnson asked when it pitch being fast. Hell, he was fast coming out of Florida, wasn't he? I mean,
yeah.
What was his 40? What was his 40 time in the combine?
It was like
he ran a 4.4.
4.4.
Yeah, 4.4.
That's fast, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
I'm slow at dirt. So anything fast for me.
Right. Right. Hey, look. I'm not even gonna compete on no 4.4 level right then and there. But yeah, like you said with Kyle, I think just Kyle's issue, like you said, is more mental right now. Like you said, he still got a little bit of that gimp. So what they're doing is they're not trying to put him in so much positions of him trying to burst down the field. Like you said, it's him just getting more adamant because that knee, and we saw that thing live against Chicago. That boy knee went backwards, so it's mental.
Yeah.
So
he might need another, to get that burst back. It might be another year or towards the end of the season. I mean, look how many guys, they don't come back right off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them guys get soft after they get married. I think didn't he get married in our season or something like that?
No.
I know he got a baby on the way.
Yeah.
So
it might be his problem too.
You guys got the second tight end for you guys now, Jonnu Smith. He's in the boy.
I'm loving Jonnu. I'm loving him. Wasn't he in Tennessee?
Yeah. He wasn't re-signed due to the many mismanagement decisions by the ex-GM.
He doing. I'm gonna tell you something. He doing work for us, bro.
Don't throw it. He go.
Yeah, he showed.
No. I'm just keeping. I'm keeping it a buck with the man. He doing work for us.
Oh yeah. Oh,
top 10 in receiving. Him and Kyle Pitts. Since people want to say we not using them right, they both in the top 10 in tight ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Trust me, Desmond Ridder's going to look like an all-pro probably on Sunday against Tennessee's pass defense. So he'll throw for over 300 probably. Tennessee's pass defense sucks. If they can't get the pass.
Only thing we want Dez to do, and it's been a big topic here, is ball security. That's what we want. We want ball security. I'll take 225 to 250 in ball security over 300 to 325, and and some
3.
Not. Oh God, please don't say that. God Almighty, please don't say that, man.
Not
God Almighty.
The Sierra syndrome.
I'm really need my medicine in,
man. All right. But also on the thing with Kyle Pitts, I think this is kind of it could, depending on him, it could be a blessing in disguise because Coach Smith is putting them in more positions, like OG said, more tight end positions and running those more traditional tight end routes. He could be really just sharpening his game, and naturally when that speed comes back, everything will be just that much better for him. Yeah,
just let him go sit down. Let him go sit that big body down in a zone.
Yep.
I mean, and be kind of like a security blanket for Dez. I mean, so.
Okay. All right, so these are questions that there's a guy. I got a question for you, man. Like I said, Tennessee Titans. Been a fan for a very long time. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, yep. Since 1999, the Super Bowl season.
Super Bowl season. So who is that player in that Tennessee Titans uniform? Who you say was your favorite player?
Well, up
That
until
you
a few
see.
years ago, I would have told you probably Eddie George, but Derrick Henry has kind of taken that mantle. I would say Tennessee's produced great running backs over the years, but Derrick Henry is, I mean, I got a signed helmet right behind me. He is my favorite player. He's going to suck when he's no longer a Tennessee Titan, but yeah.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna let that go. Cause like I said, I know one thing. Is that's the heart and soul of your offense right now. Yeah, I can't see that letting that go.
Part that scares me though is like I'm not sure who mentioned Tajay Spears. I think it was you.
Mm-hmm.
They've been putting him on the field a lot more than I thought they would. And it almost seems like they're preparing for the future without Derrick Henry. Now, is that future next year? Is that future this week? Is that future next week? I don't know, you know? And I will say this, though. Who's going to trade for Derrick Henry? I mean, Derrick Henry's a great running back. I love him. But running backs are treated like dog crap right now. I mean, nobody's going to pay running backs or trade for draft capital. And if Tennessee accepted a 6th-round pick for Derrick Henry, I get so sick to my stomach from that. I don't know who's going to offer a 2nd round or a 3rd round pick, which I think he'd be worth, but he has to go to the right franchise too. He's not a Christian McCaffrey. You know, he's a guy that's going to run the ball 20, 25 times a game, slowly pound you into the ground, and then, you know, burst one out for 60 to 70 yards for a touchdown. That's just what his game is. But you got to be patient.
If it's my guess, it's a contender out there. It's a contender out there that needs a guy like that.
I think
that
Baltimore Ravens got him. I would be absolutely terrified of that team.
You know who else? Philly. Since they want to trade and snatch up.
I don't think. I'm about to say Philly ain't got no more damn draft picks to trade anybody. They literally traded their whole entire draft for next year for the team they got right now.
Damn.
Well, don't worry. Tennessee will keep sending stuff to Philly. It's okay. I mean, that's the team right now. The Tennessee Titans are the farm team for the freaking Philadelphia Eagles at this point.
Buffalo is in the hunt for a running back.
They got one. They don't even use them.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I heard today. They was in the hunt for a running back.
Oh, but yeah, like you said with Tajay Spears, I think it's not necessarily they're preparing for the future. Just in my opinion, I think what they want to do is get a lot of those carries off of him.
Bingo.
Because, like you said, when you look at the way that Derrick Henry runs, like you said, he needs them 25, 30 carries a game to kind of he starts getting going around carry number 15. But the thing about it is with him getting older now, like I said, them carries are gonna start taking the toll. He already right there. He right there at the threshold of on decline right there as far as the amount of carries he got on his body. So I don't think they want to take that chance of okay, we're gonna run him to the ground, and then now he's really no good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Derrick Henry Derrick Henry like a '69 Buick. It's gonna take a while to get that guy fired up and get crunk, but once he gets to going, oh boy,
that's all you're gonna hear going down the street. I know one thing. I know don't nobody want to be hit. I say one thing: ain't nobody gonna be wanting to hit him for 15, 20 times a game.
No.
I've seen him stiff arm folks all the way to the student section.
Let me ask you guys. You guys are unbiased on this, and I have a couple of videos I made on YouTube. Is Derrick Henry a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it.
Some of the stuff I hear from the Hall of Fame people, they say they really look at how dominant a player was during the time he played.
Yeah.
And if you look at Derrick Henry, he dominated. He sure did dominate it within the time he's played. He might not have no championships or none the least, but I mean, if you're saying a first ballot, yeah, debatable. But Hall of Famer overall, yeah.
I think he first ballot. I mean, you got to consider who come out with him. I mean, I don't think it's going to be 5 guys that come out better than Derrick Henry when he come out. So I seriously doubt it, and I don't think it's too many guys that's on the waiting list that's going. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say he first ballot.
Yeah, I say I see what his career look like the next couple years to really determine if that is, but on the trajectory where he's at right now, I can definitely see that. Like you said, man, and I think you said it too. You said Tennessee Titans is known for running backs, man. Like you said, Eddie George, Chris Johnson, Chris Brown. I mean, you had
Kevin White was pretty decent.
Yeah,
Lindell White was a good one. Like you said, Derrick Henry. You seen when DeMarco Murray ran down. Was it DeMarco Murray that ran down here? Okay,
he got there. He was there too.
And he was doing his thing. So Tennessee already had a culture of producing running backs. Now, other parts of the team, you still trying to figure out, like, okay, where did we go wrong?
Quarterback.
Quarterback.
I don't want to bring Jay Locker as a name that comes up all the time. Like,
I thought he was the Lord and Savior, and then I was wrong on that.
Didn't he just like abruptly retire out of nowhere?
Yeah, they cut him, and he's like, "I'm done." I'm like, "Well, how much did you really care about football here, buddy? I mean, like, you retired. Like, you could have been a backup somewhere, maybe make a couple million. You didn't even want to do that,
man."
Sorry, I get all pissed off with something. What a
hey, let it all out, man.
Yeah,
let it all
out. Yeah, just let it out.
What a waste. What do you guys think of Arthur Smith? I gotta know that. I liked him as an offensive coordinator, and it sucked when we lost him. Our offense has not been the same since.
You want me to go first?
Go ahead, Fresh. What you got? Go and get your thoughts on it.
I love him as a overall coach. I just think some things he might want to kind of delegate, but from a standpoint of everything he's done, even just like down to the fact that he accepted this job, knowing the tasks that he was going to have to go through, and then seeing from where he started with this team to how it is now, I feel like he's done a great job. I mean, he's had some relapse moments, and we be scratching our head like, okay, you better get your shit together, buddy. But overall, I feel like he's done great.
Well, just like just like you have players, young players. He's a young head coach, and being a young head coach, you're gonna stub your toe a little bit. He's definitely stubbed his toe, but since he took over, the man took over a roster that was in shambles. When he first got here, we was over 100 million in dead cap, into the dead cap. His first year, I think we had to sign like 40 guys off the damn street just to make 90 cap bodies, because every team got to have 90 cap bodies. And shoot, I want to say half of those guys was either on the 53 man or the practice squad. And that's why. And somehow he was able to go 7-10. How he went 7-10 his first 2 years each that's an accomplishment, because with those rosters, man, it was tough. But once they cleared their cap, once they got Julio and Ryan's money off the books, that was taking up a lot, along with a few other guys whose money fell off the books. We had over $200 million to spend this year, and we spent it We spent 90% of it on defense, and you seeing the results right now. We top 5 in the league in defense. So that gives him a little wiggle room with the offense. Offense young, man. I mean, you got Jake Matthews over there on the left end, who's the oldest guy on the offense, but you got a left guard who's a rookie. You got a center who's like a third or fourth year guy. You got the right side of the line who are both going to their fifth years, and then you got a rookie. You got a rookie running back. You got a second-year running back. You got a third-year tight end. You got a second-year number one receiver, and the other old guy is Cordero Patterson. So you know he's basically young on the offensive side of the ball, and with youth gonna come growing pains, man. And you know a lot of people in the fan base they get a little impatient, and that's just the fan in us getting impatient. But at the end of the day, man, once the light bulb is flickering now, I said that earlier. You know the light bulb is flickering. You know once the light bulb completely comes on, the sky's the limit for Arthur Smith and this offense and this team.
And yeah, we also have to look at it too, like you said. Yeah, I think you were right, OG. He does stub his toe at times, and I think it's one of those things that this is what what Mike always says too is sometimes you kind of get caught up in not running with the hot guy at the times. But as far as like where we've been, we also have to realize this is the first year that he's actually working with a quarterback that's not a veteran neither.
Mm-hmm.
So this is new territory for him as well. Now, like you said, is there going to be some plays where you looking like the hell you call that for?
I think sometimes, and it's a lot. You know, this going on with a lot of these hot shot coordinators turn head coaches. They got to check their egos at the door, and you know, Arthur Smith got an ego, and it's not just him. And I just don't want it. One of the reasons why right now I'm not too favorable of Kyle Shanahan. Is that good enough, case file?
Yeah,
One of the
yeah,
reasons why I'm not
we can do that.
too favorable of him is because of that right there. Him not checking his ego at the door is the sole reason why February the 5th, 2017 happened. I need some more medicine.
You got, you
Go
keep your
take
light
your
on.
medicine, OG man. You gonna be all right. We about to end up closing this show here in a little bit anyway. But update on Monday Night Football right now. The Vikings are up 10-0.
Yep, and that individual is looking a little perplexed right now, and I'm loving it.
By the way, I don't want to bring up anything. You know, you mentioned that date, the February date, right?
Oh God,
Your guys,
you hate me? You really hate me? You really hate me, though.
but your guys' owner, when he came down the sideline, thing like that, I've always been a big Arthur Blank fan, and you know, when he came down the sideline, he's like, "Yeah, this is it," and everything. Like my heart actually broke for that guy. That sucked. I like him. I like your guys' owner. He's one of my favorite owners in the NFL.
Yeah, man, I really would love to see us get one for him. He's getting up there in age. Man, I'd love to see us get one for Uncle Hardy, man. Hey, good God Almighty, because I'm gonna tell you, that was enough right there to take him out. Take out the average person. Oh man.
Hope you guys get one for him. I really do. That'd be Hey, out of all of us, someone's got to win a Super Bowl, right?
Somebody.
Only one team can win it every year, and that's something else I try to tell the fans. I mean, you know, we got to stop making it a failure, a complete failure when you don't win it because only one team win a Super Bowl every year. Not even 40 quarterbacks. Not even 40 quarterbacks. I think the numbers at like 37 or 38 quarterbacks to win the Super Bowl. Only 30. It ain't even been 40 quarterbacks to win the Super Bowl, and not even and not that many head coaches. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to consider. I mean, you got to consider guys like Belichick and Walsh and Landry and Chuck Noll and guys like that who won multiple Super Bowls. So it ain't been too many coaches. Vince Lombardi, of course. There ain't been too many coaches that's won a Super Bowl. But
No,
so,
I get Holmes and Reed now for the next decade or two. So
Oh my goodness, my bad, y'all. Like they old Bleacher Report. They showing. I guess the Minnesota Vikings defense made a play. These dudes is doing human limbo in the end zone. You know what? We gonna close the show out on that. I didn't see it. But hold on. Before we go close it out, this is the picture OG wanted me to show you. There you go. There you go, OG. Bring back memory like that.
yeah, he's second row, second from the right. Got the little braids. He's actually played defensive end for me. I think he wearing 61 or something like that.
Oh, I
He's
see it right here.
I see him.
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, boy, 2004. Good God.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Coach, like who's the coach on it, all the way in the back? He down there blending in with the dark of the picture.
You trying to be funny? That's me.
Shut up, Fred.
Really fresh.
Shut the hell up, Fred.
Really fresh.
I'm just playing.
For real fresh.
Oh, that
For
right
real?
there, because of that. You get muted.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Fresh just hit me. He just hit me.
He ain't worth a damn. We gonna get him back.
He just snuck me. He just snuck me.
He just snuck.
Man, I ain't never done that to you, Fresh. I ain't never done that to you, bro.
Hey man, we bad influences on everybody, man. As you already know.
Well, hey, I know you said you're about to close it out here. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game, though. I think Atlanta wins, though. I think Tennessee's got enough issues going on. I think when you trade Kevin Byard away, I think you kind of send a message to the team that says, "Hey, this isn't our year. We might be trading some more players away." And I think I'd be really curious to see how Tennessee responds to that. But I've been wrong on every single prediction this year so far. So if I say Tennessee's going to lose, they win every time I say they're going to lose. So.
Oh shit! Oh man! I need some more medicine.
Your prediction gonna be right.
OG talking about I'm gonna need some more medicine. So,
Oh boy!
Extra strong.
all right, so hey man, hey Titan man. Like I said, we appreciate you tuning in, coming in with us, man. Like I said, we've been working on this for a little while now, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and plug yourself. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah, follow me on YouTube, Titan Uprising. We're trying to grow the channel, kind of hitting a little stall here on the subscribers, but I'm not letting that faze me. I love doing the content. I'm sure if you guys started for the same reasons I did, I feel like Tennessee Titans have absolutely garbage coverage out there. So I wanted to, bring some decent, good coverage to the team and, give some insights. And man, I love doing stuff. This is my first time doing anything like this, and I absolutely love it, by the way.
I'll definitely subscribe. K-Style, make sure we get that.
In me.
Oh yeah, I got you on that. And like I said, and make sure you go under the 6-Man K-Styles community tab. I'm gonna have his link under there as well. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and show him some love, man. Like I said, you don't have to be a Tennessee Titan fan to follow him. Just listen to the insight, and you can be a fan of that too.
Love it.
Like I was.
Knowledge is free, people.
Exactly.
It's free.
Exactly. Because the one thing we love doing over here is getting different perspective from different content creators from different teams. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, we're all in this sports realm together, and we're all learning from each other. Just different circumstances, different team situations. But But y'all about to make truth over here OD today, man, because so we're gonna give you back your Monday nights, man. Hey, truth. Close us out, man.
Um, you can find me on YouTube, Truth with a Two TV. You can find me on Instagram or X, excuse me, Instagram at Big Scooby. That's my nickname. Big Scooby 87. That's the year I came out of school. And of course, I'm on Facebook under my government name, and I'm on Twitter at OG Truth with a two, Hertz with a Z. Um, I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming on, Tennessee Titan. I'm sorry, I lose your name again. It's come from a lot of my medication. Tell me your name again, sir.
Tighten Uprising. My real name's Chris. So.
All right, Tighten Up Rising, brother Chris. I appreciate you coming on. Look here. From the 6-man K-Style Fresh, appreciate you coming on. I'm your man, OG Truth Hurts. And y'all know, always, man, we always seek and speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Go Falcons and Malik.
All right, Fresh, man. Go and plug yourself, man. Where the people can find you at.
Man, it's your boy Fresh here, man. You can find me on YouTube, X. You can find me on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at 2Fresh 1017 Gaming on Facebook. You dig? Follow me everywhere, man. We'll be here. Rise up.
Oh yeah, Fred. I'm just letting you know that book that you let me in on. Hey man, hey, I got that thing. Hey.
Yeah, Skip. Yeah, it's that. Yeah. My boy put me on. My boy put me on to it. So I was like, you know what? I know my boy will like this. I know he'll like this one.
Because actually, because the crazy thing is, I've read the art of mastery and stuff like that. So that's a pretty good one. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no,
we here to stay.
Oh yeah.
You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here.
Ooh. Deuces.
Salute.
Okay, where the damn end button? Okay, end button. Okay, there.